Boom, this is Kendrick coming at you from the corner. How's everybody doing today? So the update passed it out for Destiny Child last night, and they have another event back this time that they had a while back. I think it was last year, the middle of last year. It's an awesome event. It's called Extra Lessons, and what it is basically this is a way for you to get 6 free 60 maxed out childs. I mean, this is an event that they had. Like I say, I think it was like last year, the middle of last year, but everybody was jumping on it because these are maxed out childs. I mean, skill levels maxed, enhancement levels maxed, limit break maxed, everything is completely maxed. I've already done it for today, and I picked up Neomane, but because she's one of the ones I want. So all I had to do today is fight 3 battles in story mode and earn 30 stamina. I mean, it took me like what, 5 minutes, maybe 4 minutes, and I've got a 66 maxed out Neomane because that's who I chose for my first day. And there's one for each day. Now you can't slack off because you have to do it daily, okay? Because once it closes, you can't do it, okay? So make sure that you get in there and do it. And each day you'll have a chance to get some of these childs, and you have 11 days, so you can be a little bit lenient, but it ends in 7 days, and then once you complete it, you get a final grade, and you'll get a reward ticket. So, but yeah, I chose Neomane light because the boss, the Ragnar boss up is a dark boss, so you're going to be pulling out your light childs to beat that. For the Ragnar break, which I'll explain here in a few minutes. But here it is. So this is Neomane right there. She is Cat Girl Neomane. So 66 skill level, max. Okay, so she's already fully maxed out. Everything's done. She's as max as she can be. You know, level 60, limit break 6, and full skill level. So, you know, the only thing, you know, you don't have to do anything. Okay, nothing. It's all fully awakened. All that stuff's done. Okay, 3 story modes, 30 stamina. I'm serious, people. It takes you a few minutes to do that, and your choice from the list, you know, a free 660. I would choose. I chose Neomane because she's a light supporter, and I've been needing a light supporter for quite some time. Plus, I like the skill set that she has, because she does have an interesting skill set in terms of attack increase, which is always good. So especially when you're using her within a light team. And she also removes the death heal from allies as well too, which is good. But she does a lot of damage as well too. And yeah, this highest attack, you know, 40% attack gain for 20 seconds, and then this. For rage, you get a 45.6% increase on the skill gauge. So she's got a lot of really good skills that can help out in a number of facets. So yeah, definitely a very good light supporter. So but yeah, that's what I chose today. So you definitely want to get in there and do that. And it's called Lisa's Extra Legends. You'll see the icon for it right there on your main screen. And yeah, next chest you got, you know, there's these right here are up. She's pretty good if you don't have Eve. That's Elysian. She does pretty good poison damage too. Not as much as Eve, but is pretty good. And in day 3 here, Frisia is excellent for raids and world bosses because of her defense down buff. So if you don't got her, you might want to take her. Eldorado is not too bad as well either. 4th day, you've got all these are fairly decent. Tristan's not bad. That's not Tristan. That's Agamemnon. He's not bad. All of these right here happen to be 4 stars, so these can get. I've already got 2 of them already maxed out. I've got Europa and armor up. More up, so I've already got those 66. Here, I've already got Victorix done up to 66. These right here, Merlin's not a bad light type healer. 6. These are all dark type. Any one of these would be fairly good. She's probably the best. Morgan, she's a very good attacker. I would probably go for her. because I don't actually have her up. And then of course 7. This is always the good day. In the original one that they had for this, they had Eve in here. So everybody jumped on Eve, and she's still there. So that's the obvious choice. If you don't have Eve, this is a way to get a fully 66th Eve. Toughest child in the game, quite possibly the best damage dealer in the game. 66 max skill level, okay? But they make it hard because they've also got the best defender in the game, Dana, a 66 max, okay? The thing about this is all of these are good childs. Unfortunately, they don't. They do have Chang in here, but they have the Earth version of Chang, a wood attacker. They've also got Bad Boy Fregenaire, who I consider to be probably, he's definitely in the top 5 attackers in the game. So I'm probably going to end up choosing Daoine just because I don't have her leveled up anywhere near where I need to be. But Morgan's pretty good too, Maid Morgan. So I have to look through my childs and see which ones I got. And then I got AI, and they've got Hera in here. They've got Astaroths in here. So they got some pretty good choices in here. And then of course Mars. She's a very, very good water defender. She's second. Dana's number 1. She's right behind her at number 2. The good thing about Mars is she throws up a shield. If you use her in a world boss, she throws up the shield on everybody, which is what makes her a common choice for your world bosses and for your raids and stuff. So yeah, so this is pretty good. This is pretty good selection. So it's always a tough one. I mean, I jumped on Eve last time. But all these are good. I've got a lot of these already maxed out. So, but the one I don't is Daoine, and so I might end up choosing Morgan. I have to look at Morgan and see how far up I have her. But yeah, so that's up again. So you definitely want to jump on that. That's an awesome thing that they do for us. I'm glad that they do this. See, I've only got her at 50. She's not even 60, but I got 4 sets on her so far. So, and on my Morgan, I've only got 2. So I probably I might end up going for Morgan on this because I do actually need another fire attacker. Actually, I'm pretty low on fire attackers that are really powerful. I've only got 1, and that's Davi. Yeah, I don't have any of the others are not too good. He's the buffer, one of the best buffers in the game, Jupiter. This is Dream Dabby. She's the original, but yeah. So I'll probably end up choosing Morgan because I've got more Daoines than I do with the other one. But I'll have to wait. I'll have still 6 days to decide. But yeah, so you want to jump on that. Paradise is up as well too, so you want to hit this as many times as you can. Got a chance for some onyx gold as well as some lanterns for your dark. So the dark theme, so you want to get your light bosses ready. Don't forget about Amona's emergency support. I finished this up today. You've got 20 days to do it, so if you want to start on it today, you still should have time to finish it. A new devil pass is up, of course, for the boss. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Ragna. So we got season 8 up for Ragna Break. This is the child Bridal IFAs. Okay, she's dark. That's her in her little bridal uniform there. So she deals damage to 2 enemies. Okay, deal damage to 3 enemies. Also deal 1,000 damage done to target up to 2 enemies with lowest hit. Okay, so she hits the lowest one with lowest HP. Interesting. And deal damage to 4 random enemies. Defense negative 20% for 16 seconds. Debuff dig to 30. Debuff duration for all allies. So this is a pretty good leader buff actually right here, because it works on all allies, just not dark type allies. So that makes her a child you definitely want to consider focusing on. And it's Bridal IFAs. So if you go, you do the Ragna missions up. I don't want to spoil it for anyone. I've already done the first couple steps of it, but you just go through do the just click on the actual, just click on the raid story, and that'll take you to the story. Um, you know, and just run the first raid boss a couple times. Use your free tickets. If you go into the raid shop, you get 5 free a day. So just choose one, run it, and that'll give you some coins, and then you can use that to unlock the raid story and play through the here comes the story. Secret Bride is what it's called. So I don't want to spoil it for anyone. But Destiny Child tells excellent stories. And then as you complete it, you do the Ragna missions, and of course, after you've completed 39 steps, you will get get her as a reward. And then you'll have once you get you get it up to 40, you can hit Slayer, and that's where you start earning all of the actual things. So what you want to do is you want to complete this. After you get each one of these on the top, you'll get IFAs again. So there's your first one. You'll get one in the Ragna the Ragna mission set. So that's 2 right there. So that's a chance to get her and a chance to break her once. Okay, and then you get her all of her equipment. Weapon, armor, accessories, and then your chance to get her to do it again. You get a chance to get her a 3rd time, and then I believe she will be in here on the last level after you've completed all these. I believe you'll see her in here, but if they do it like last time, they'll also be her skin will be in here as well for like 300,000. So that's why you need to get. It's very important that you get to Slayer rank, because once you get to Slayer rank and you're doing Slayer raids, you'll get level 40 bosses that you can work with other people to kill in your group, and you'll be able to get coins fast. I mean, really fast. Okay, and that's where you get most of your coins. But you got to beat it by yourself. Well, not by yourself. You can actually throw the boss up, but only the people in the Slayer raid is like everybody. But on the regular boss, until you get to 40, it's only people in your group that you can call to help. So from your friends. So if you have a lot of friends, it's not a problem. I have a lot of friends, so it's never been a problem for me to be if I needed help on the boss. But I can usually knock the boss out, the level 40 boss out with 3 tries. So it's not that. Since it's a dark boss, I'll probably knock it out in 2 or 3 tries with my group, because I got a pretty powerful lighted team. But yeah, so that's what you want to do. So yeah, get in there and get it. So it is up, and if you she does look like a good child. She definitely looks. That's a really good debuff. Debuff resist plus 30%, and it's reduced 30% for allies. So that's pretty good. It reduces the duration, so there's a less chance that you're going to get hit. But even if you do get hit with the debuff's going to be decreased by 30%. So that's a really good. That's a pretty good skill. Definitely want to use that in something. That would be excellent skill for War Boss and Ragnar raids. So yeah. So that's it. So that's up. And then, the new Devil Pass, as I mentioned before, again, you have to purchase. You're going to have to purchase the Devil Pass to get the actual IFAs that's in here. But you'll get her suit for her hot spring, and you'll get the actual child, and then you'll also get hot spring Hilder. But I actually don't have to, because I already got Hilder previously, and I actually had a pretty good wrong screen there. I actually had a pretty good I actually managed to pull 2 Childs yesterday. I hit the triple on the roll that was up. It's gone now because it disappeared last night, but I hit that triple. As I always said, always roll those spins that you get on that wheel, and I hit it, and I hit the 3-star. I hit a 3-star for the skins, so I managed to get several more skins. I got Hilder right here. I've also got from the box. I got Christmas Lita, her skin. And then I got Praying Berry. And I got Hermes. So, and I got those from within the boxes, so that was pretty good. I also managed to draw one on a regular run too, surprisingly. So I've now got Daeween's skin, and so I've got a few other skins that were pretty good. But yeah, I was happy about that. So I hit the box and got that, and I also got, although I don't have her leveled up, I got Daphne. She was the last world boss. So the skins are dropping pretty good. I had a pretty good run, but yeah, I run it every day. So you're going to get luck. It's RNG. It's all based on luck. So some days you might, some days you like I had a rash there last, just last week where I didn't get any for days and days and days. So I was beginning to wonder. But yeah, so they're there. They drop occasionally. Just run it every day and you'll get them pretty soon. And don't remember, always remember to that to claim your ticket that you get the free ticket for the midnight parades up here. Once you just from running it, this goes up each day that you run it. So don't forget that. Yeah. So that's the new stuff that's up. I think that's about it. There should be some new mission passes up here. Yeah, right here. If you want to go for these are of course paid. Hilder's right here. If you don't have Hilder, the only way to get Hilder is from within the she's in the House of Reincarnation right here. So so that's one of the ways to get her, but that's of course not easy. But yeah, so that's the way to get her. So it doesn't appear that they're offering any ways to get her within the actual game. That's just her hot spring outfit, which I already have, so that's of no use to me. But yeah, I don't see any other. She might maybe after in the raid shop they might have something for her in the raid shop after you've cleared it. After you've got cleared it through once, cleared it twice, third, and after you cleared it the fifth time, they usually throw up some skins and stuff. So you might be able to actually get it in here as an option. And they might have one of the chests as you're going through too. So they might have some ways for us to get her, but we won't know until we get there to the last thing. So go ahead and get in there and perform your raids. You get 5 a day, and for those of you who don't know, or this is your first time, the way you get 5 free from the tickets. But if you run story modes, and what you can do is you can just set your story mode up. Let's just say I'm going to run the Ebony Cradle 4. Now what you can do is you can set this up on repeat. I can't do that on repeat because I haven't completed that level yet. I did this one though. So what you do is you set it up to repeat, and right here, raid discovered. Make sure this box is checked, and then you hit it on auto, and it'll keep running that level over and over. But as it goes through, it'll keep going until it hits a raid. So you can't let it unattended, but you can run it while you're doing something else and let this run on a side screen. If you got it on on your phone or on your emulator, run it off to the side, and then when it hits a raid, it'll stop and give you the raid box, and then you can do the raid. So you get a raid with that without having to use a ticket, and this is a way to get to level 40 much faster. Okay, because each time you get a new raid, it goes up 1 level. Okay, so it keeps track as you're going through. And then once that completed that raid, you just set it back up, auto repeat again with the raid, this raid's discovered box check. Keep it checked, and it'll go and you'll find another raid. Do it that way, and that's the way most people do it, because otherwise you can only do 5 a day. So to get to level 40, it would take you theoretically 8 days to get to the level 40 boss, which is more than halfway through the actual season, which won't give you much time to actually run in Slayer raids, which is where you get most of your thing, because in Slayer raids, I mean, you can just thrash through each day. So that's the way you want to do. So you get so get in there and call them up and do as fast as you can, and clear other ones as you come, because you do get 10 chances to clear other that are up in the thing there. Understand these aren't yours. These are just ones you do with other people to help other people out. I was helping out a few people. I helped out Snipper here, and did one of the raids. This is the one I just completed the first time just to see, because it was a dark boss. I'm just getting ready to set up my team. So yeah, and as you complete those, you get your rewards, and earn the coins. 2,500 coins. Got to do that 5 times to clear the first level, and then you go from there. But yeah, some good stuff up, and they got that event up again, getting 60 free childs. I mean, it's just an amazing. Not very many games will give you this, the extra lessons here, but it's awesome. So these are all 66 max, fully awoken, everything. Okay, and these, especially on this day 7, these are really good childs. These are top of the line childs. This white Astaroth, she hits like a tank. And yeah, these are all really good childs. So you know, definitely something to do. But you know, it got to track through it. It's one a day, so I just do it each day. It's the first thing I do to make sure I don't miss it, and then this one will lock on the next day. Okay, so yeah, so get in there and do them, and it's worth it. Those are, you know, fully maxed, fully awoken childs, fully limit broke, so that's definitely something good. So yeah, and everything's up. So remember to get in there. Don't forget about the emergency support, and definitely want to take a look at some of these double pass missions, as they got some limited time mission. They're just going to be for IFAs. This is a way to get the crystals. You just level IFAs up once you get her. So I will be focusing on that as well too. But yeah, she's a good child. She's got a leader debuff reduction skill, which is really good. So she'd definitely be good for world boss, because it applies to all allies instead of just one type of child. So anytime you get a child that has a leader debuff that's effective on all allies, it's very definitely something to look at, because it can be a good child to use in a world boss setting for your chance to get some more points. Okay, so that's it. So go ahead and put a like on the video, and go ahead and click on the subscribe button to get notified every time I drop a video, and I'll drop another video on this in a few days. So this is Ken Rear in the corner, and I'm signing out.